In last part, Goku entered Pyramid of Power, the time chamber used by gods, and started his training with Whis and Beerus. Vegeta, Gohan and Broly were unconscious on planet Vampa. Now let's continue. Cell was searching for them and destroying planet while doing that. Goku inside the Pyramid of Power was getting trained by both Whis and Beerus. This was helping him to reach his final form of Ultra Instinct, while Beerus was training him to control Haki. 40 years passed inside Pyramid of Power. Goku was fighting both Beerus and Whis, but this time, he was completely different. He had a new form. He has finally achieved primal instinct. This new form of his was powerful enough to take on both Whis and Beerus at the same time and be on equal levels. Vegeta, Gohan and Broly were awake and started their training. They knew that Cell could get to them at any moment, and they need to be ready for that. Vegeta planned to train until they completely exhaust so they could increase their power as much as possible. All three transformed. Vegeta into his true Super Saiyan God, Gohan into his beast form, Broly into his legendary Super Saiyan, and they started training. With their immense power, the planet was destroyed in a few minutes. With the speed and power they had, they fought each other in space, moving all around Universe 7, fighting like they were trying to kill each other. Broly, with most potential, was evolving fastest of them. After Broly, it was Gohan, whose power was increasing rapidly. But Vegeta, being the royalty, he had the advantage of more S cells as a royal blood. All three of them fought continuously for 4 days. Cell sensed them but couldn't get to them. They were moving with great speed around the universe. After getting exhausted, they landed on another planet. This planet had a very harsh environment, continuous storms, immense gravity, bad air. This also seemed like a powerful planet. They decided to train there. This, after looking in his staff, tell Goku about them. Goku was relieved to hear it. Beerus decided to take their fight up a notch and transformed into his Ultra form. Beerus said, "This is the first time you are seeing me in this form. Let's see how you handle it," and attacks Goku. His speed was too much. Goku barely dodged. They needed Goku to be at his strongest. Whis also decided to increase his power to 50% and attacked Goku. Goku got hit. Goku was struggling to keep up. Goku decided to use his most powerful form and transformed into Blue's Super Saiyan 4. The realm of Pyramid of Power was submerged in Goku's God Ki. They resumed fighting. 8 years later, while Goku and Beerus were in the Pyramid of Power training, Goku was using his true Ultra Ego while fighting Beerus' Ultra form. Beerus was making Goku remember how Cell killed everyone to build up hate and negative energy so he could have more destruction energy and power up. Suddenly Goku felt immense destruction energy and released it all, transforming into primal ego. Beerus was impressed. Beerus had never trained this much. To test his new power, Beerus used full power of his Ultra form. The realm was shaking. This could feel their energy from outside of Pyramid of Power. He decided to increase the strength of Pyramid of Power and used full potential of it. Now they could train for 100 years in just 1 day. This then decided to go to Broly, Vegeta and Gohan to train them while Goku and Beerus were busy. This reached there. Vegeta, Gohan and Broly were training. When they saw this, they were shocked and got ready for the worst case. This reassured them that he doesn't mean any harm. Vegeta asked him who he was. This started explaining him about gods. Vegeta remembered one incident from his childhood where Beerus was humiliating his father while Vegeta just stood there frozen in fear. When Whis mentioned Goku, they were all shocked. Whis told them that Goku was training with Beerus and he wanted them to join him in training. They were not sure for a while, but after discussing with each other agreed. But before they could go, Whis used his staff to heal them and give them new cloth, since theirs were in bad condition. Before Whis could use his staff to teleport, Cell reached there. Training at one place was a mistake. Cell reached them and said, "So this place was where you were hiding?" He saw Whis and asked, "Now who are you?" Whis replied, "I'm just a spectator, but right now I need to take them with me." Cell, after hearing this, said, "Well, if you want to take them with you, go ahead and try it. You will be dead before you know. Better leave this place. It's about to get chaotic here." Whis replied, "Oh my, thanks for worrying about me, but I'm afraid I need to take these guys." Cell said, "Well then you can die," and released hundreds of minions. But just after saying that, he was hit by Broly in his controlled legendary Super Saiyan. Seeing Broly, Gohan and Vegeta also transformed into their full form. Vegeta said, "Guys, let's let it all out. We are not gonna survive this fight. Let's burn them all." Both Gohan and Vegeta, using their full power from the start, started rampaging and destroyed many minions of Cell at once. The minions had Ultra Instinct but were no match for them. It didn't took long for Vegeta and Gohan to finish all the minions and go join Broly to defeat Cell. Broly was now good at controlling his full power. He and Cell were fighting like equals. There seemed no power difference. But Gohan and Vegeta rushed in and kicked his face and guts. Broly, seeing the chance, grabbed Cell's face and started dragging it on the land. Then with a punch to face sent him flying. Vegeta and stopped him with a puck to the face, and after few strikes blasted an energy blast in his guts, sending him to crash on the ground. But before that, Gohan was ready with a Kamehameha and hit Cell with it. After this combo of theirs, Cell was turned into a pulp. His limbs were missing. He had a hole in his body from Vegeta attack and was bleeding all over. Cell with frustration said that he will kill them and started regenerating. Before he could, Broly rushed back and blasted him with his gigantic breath. Vegeta used his final flash from other side. It looked like they were fighting each other with energy waves, but Cell was in between of those waves. Gohan came above them and fired his Masenko on Cell. All three after a while stopped. Cell was nowhere to be found. It seemed like they killed him. His energy was nowhere to be found. They detransformed. Whis got near them and said, "Congratulations, you have defeated Cell. At least this time." They asked, "What do you mean?" Whis said that there are his minions all around Universe 7 and he can regenerate from them. They were shocked to hear this new information. They were mad. They finally defeated him with all they got just to hear that he can regenerate from any of his minions. Whis said, "Don't worry. For now, come and train with Goku and two of you can go finish off his minions and others can defeat him." They liked this idea, so they left with Whis to Beerus planet. After reaching there, they entered the Pyramid of Power. Whis said it must have already been 90 years, haven't they finished yet? But after entering, he was shocked. Beerus was finally using his final form, and Goku also seemed to have achieved a new form. This was what he was training for this many years. The ultra primal form. His primal instinct and primal ego were just a technique they needed to be fused using another transformation of same caliber. Goku achieved Blue Super Saiyan 4 and fused both his techniques with it. Vegeta, Broly and Gohan were all feeling immense pressure from Goku and Beerus' energy. They didn't even know what was going on. They couldn't see Goku and Beerus. Their speed was too much. Whis called out to both of them. They stopped and returned to base form. Goku was happy seeing them. Beerus asked why they were here. Whis said he wanted them to train with Goku here. From this training they will also get stronger and have better chance at defeating Cell. Beerus said, "But Goku is all ready to defeat him." Whis said these guys also defeated him, but he just regenerated elsewhere. Beerus said, "Well, that's the main problem. Anyway, you guys have 10 years to train and come close to Goku so you can be of some help. Go train with each other. In the meantime, I have an unfinished battle to complete," and smirked towards Goku. Goku said, "Well then, let's do this, Lord Beerus." And this way they left again. Vegeta, after seeing Goku, was frustrated how far he has gone. Goku used his new form along with Beerus, and the pressure inside the Pyramid of Power increased. Goku was already as strong as he needed to be. But after 5 years he surpassed Beerus. Goku asked Whis to also fight him for next 5 years along with Beerus. Whis agreed and they battled for next 5 more years inside Pyramid of Power. In outside world only 1 day passed. Whis during battling asked him if he could be the next god of destruction. But Goku refused. He said Vegeta could be a better fit. Whis said, "Well, now to think of it, maybe god of destruction doesn't really suit you." Goku said, "Yeah, that's what I wanted to say." Broly was now on a whole new level. Broly has now achieved a new form, Legendary Super Saiyan God. Vegeta, True Super Saiyan God, evolved into Mythical Super Saiyan God. He was on level of Beerus Ultra form. Gohan, on the other hand, has achieved the next stage of his beast form, the Berserk Super Saiyan. Now they got ready to fight Cell and left the Pyramid of Power.
Well guys, this is all for this part. If you want to know what's going to happen next, you need to subscribe and wait. And do like, share, and subscribe the channel for upcoming parts and even new series.